Somebody's answer? Preston? 24 meters. Any corroboration? Corroborated. Moving on. Peeping Tom. For some reason, this question caused great difficulty for everyone, even though the question tells you what to do. Tom is on the 13th floor of his apartment building, which means Tom lives in a building. Tom is on the 13th floor, which is 130 feet above the ground. Tom looks across at another building, which means when Tom looks straight across, he is looking at something 130 feet off the ground. Tom looks down and sees Sandra, 40, angle of depression. Sandra recognizes this guy's up there going, "Hey, baby," and gives him a rude gesture. Tom then realizes I should stop staring at Sandra, but then notices Elizabeth on her balcony up there at 10. I want to know how far apart they are. Since you already know this is 130, you only need that. But to find that, you must have two pieces of information, which means you need that. Y is 130 opposite over adjacent, 130 divided by tan 40 to get y. Once you have y, it is y times tan 10 to get x. And x is something like 27. X is 27, which means this is 27, which means this is 157, which is approximately 16 floors. I want the angle of inclination of the roof, which is where? Right there. There's your theta. Theta is, I don't know, but I have a hypotenuse of 8, and I have this. What is my adjacent? Of course you have to cut it in half, because there is no right angle triangle yet. So when you do that, what is your adjacent? 6. What uses A and H? Cos. Shift cos of 6/8 is 53, 41. Yes. Huh? It's a guess. When we get to reviewing for this test, I'll show you how I'm able to get close. 19 is exactly the same as 17 with Peeping Tom. Yi is on the roof of his building. Yi, there is an angle of elevation to the top of a taller building. Taller building. Angle of elevation of 37. Angle of depression, 28. Buildings are 21 meters apart. How tall is the other building? So I need X and I need Y. X is 21 tan 37 plus Y is 21 tan 28, and then I add them. We spent the whole day on Friday practicing how to do this without a calculator, so you could write it out. And, the answer is something like 27 meters. And finally, the boys are on opposite sides of a mountain. Now, is this art class? No. Therefore, does your mountain need to look realistic? No. Mountain. The mountain has a height of 1,350 meters. How do we measure height? right through the middle. 1350. Can I do trig yet? No, because I don't have any triangles. Do I now? What angle's that? 90. What angle's that? 90. Boy 1 is over here. Boy 1 says, oh, my buddy's on the other side of the mountain. The boy went over the mountain. The boy went over the mountain. He looks to the top of the mountain and sees it as an angle of elevation of what?
65.
Where is that angle of elevation? At the bottom, where all angles of elevation are. From the horizontal up. 65. Boy 2. The boy went over the mountain. The boy went over the mountain. Looks up and sees 50. Boy 1 wants to walk to the top. Boy 2 wants to walk. Hey buddy, want an Instagram? Yeah. Let's not talk IRL. Let's just text to each other, even though we're face to face. Same reason all of you do that. I've watched you people together with real people texting other people and not talking to each other. So, that is what? An hypotenuse. That is what? An hypotenuse. What do I have? Opposite and opposite. O and H's sine. 1350 divided by sine 65. 1350 divided by sine 50. Who walked further? Without going to your calculator, because a bunch of you didn't do this, without going to your calculator and not somebody who did it, without even looking, who walked further? Green or blue? Blue. Why? His angle of elevation was lower. So he must have started further away this way. What is the answer here? It is something like 1400. No. Yeah. And this is something like, I was going to guess 17. 17 what? That's fine. And whatever the 1400 was. Yeah? Yeah. Your next page should say trigonometry review. Excellent. That is not your chart. So, you people are tomorrow going to have a trigonometric kreplach on SOHCAHTOA, because trig goes beyond SOHCAHTOA. It doesn't really, because what we're doing is still SOHCAHTOA, but it goes on. So what is going to happen is, for the rest of today, you are going to work on the SOHCAHTOA review on page 68, 69, 70, and it might go to 71. I can't remember. It ends with question 11. Great. 68 to 71. Now listen to me, and listen to me closely, please. Before I let you work, I'm going to talk to you a little bit. The first thing I'm going to talk about, when you walk in the door tomorrow, I expect this done. I'm going to walk around, and instead of check plus, check minus, you're going to get a score out of 10 based on your completion level. If it is almost all done, you will get 9 to 10. If it is 3/4 done, you will get 7 or 8. If it is 2/3 done, you will get 5 or 6. If it is around half or lower, you will get 4 or 5, and so on, yes? That will translate into a percentage. So, let us say that kid Geoff, which is, of course, pronounced Jeff. Jeff has 3 out of 11 questions done. The rest is blank. Yes? 3 out of 11 is, I would report on my homework check, 2. 2. Right? Out of 10, which is what? 20%, yes? Then we're going to mark the review tomorrow. Everybody with me? Yeah? Yeah. You're doing a quiz tomorrow. We will mark the review tomorrow. You will be marking your own review, as you always do. Then I will come around and I will get your scores. And my buddy Jeff says, oh, this from ours? 18 out of 22. Because every question is going to be worth 2 marks, say. Everyone sees the problem here, yes? Excellent. What is the maximum mark I will give Jeff? 20%, which is 4.4 out of 22, because he only did 20% of his work. Do you understand me? Excellent. Now, Suhani, you had your hand up. What? It is SOHCAHTOA. Just SOHCAHTOA. Yes. Yes. Now, what, of course, will happen is we will, of course, mark the review before I give you your kraplach. Because I care. My grinchy heart is 3 sizes too large. Yeah? Yeah. What? At the end of the trig unit. Yes. You people still have 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, and 2.10 to go. Somewhere in there will be another quiz. And there will be another review on the trig stuff that isn't SOHCAHTOA. Aight? Now listen to me, please. Let's pretend that you get stuck on question 1B. Do you stop? Thank you, Jasleen. You skip the question. Because if you stop, you will get 0.5 out of 11. What if you can do all the rest of the questions? Then you would get 9.5. Yes? Yes. Every single question on here you know how to do. Where do the answers lie? No. In the previous pages of notes. Even question number 5, which for some reason is about as impenetrable as Egyptian hieroglyphics are to you guys. I do not know why. Go.